Hey teachers, I just wanted to give you a good idea of how to use our new and improved FlashWork for Schools teacher portal. So some of the first things that I want to show you to start off, FlashWork is the new and improved area where you can now make worksheets. So you can make worksheets and homework assignments, and it'll save you a lot of time when it comes to giving kids different homework and take-home problems. So you can either do this as a fill-in or a multiple choice. You can select your operation, level, skill, and the number of questions you need. So I'll just do this really quick so I can show you guys what it'll look like. And then you just press generate and it'll show up with the student PDF that will have the answers blank, and then the teacher PDF will have all the answers. These are also printable, so you could print them out and have them ready to give to students. There's also different advanced options on how you could change this. You can make it available for a certain date. You could change the due date. You could change the number of attempts and the time limit on it. You can also change things like shuffling the questions, allowing them to go back to the previous question, releasing the scores out, and showing question by question results. Those are two things that you could definitely do to help students be able to retain and maybe try the problems again. And then lastly here, you can also assign it to the whole class, or you can assign it to individual students. So if you just wanted to assign it to, let's say these three students weren't doing as well in your class, weren't doing as well on a certain topic, and you wanted to give them more homework or give them more practice, you could come in, make this worksheet really fast, assign it directly to them, and then they can go into their portal, which is a new thing that we added in, and they can go right in and do the problems. We also now have an area where you can look at your students' problems. So you can look and see how many worksheets they've completed, the challenge points, the number of challenges they've done, the average worksheets that they do, their average score on them. Another way to just do some intervention and help students out where they might need it. You also can now remove students easily, or you can add in students here. You would just go in, add the student, add their email, and they will be added to the class. Or if you wanted to do it through class code, this is a new feature that we added, so you can generate a class code. So we would just go there, press regenerate, it would bring up a class code, and then you would just send that off to your student or give it to your student in class. The class screen will show you your class's performance and allow you to do more intervention. It'll show you your student scores on certain areas that you guys are learning, and you'll be able to go in and again use that FlashWork to create worksheets to help out students in any way they might need. To give you a refresher on the challenges, you would just go in, choose your type of math, the level you would want it to be for your class, focus on the skill, whichever skill you want to do, and then set your game time. Usually people go for around 10 minutes. I'll pick 5 for this demonstration. And also you can just split up your teams and put everybody on different teams here, and then you would just launch your activity. So what'll happen here is it'll come up, this is the student screen, this is the screen that should be on your laptop or computer, this would be up on the projector, then you would go to start activity. So as you can see, the problem will pop up here. Your students will be seeing this, and whoever gets the point, you just give them the point there. And then let's say they tied and said at the same time, you would just tie there. And then when you go to end session, then after that, if you wanted to come back and check your students' performance, you would just come back to the challenge history. You can see this is the most recent challenge that we did, and you can show their accuracy, see where they might need some more work.